Hey, yo, welcome back to the Net Number Two channel. I always get confused of the type of channel I'm doing. But today we're gonna be doing. I know this is like, how long are we from the Rumble?
1 week.
A week?
No, 4 days, right?
It's 4 days, right? Being Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, yeah, four days from the Rumble, and this is our pit. This is our prediction. Who's gonna be in the Rumble? You know what I mean? But let's get to it. So who should go first, me or you?
Should we start number one?
Yeah.
All right, you need to go first.
I think this is. I think normally this is. I think this is my. These are. This is my. I think it's gonna enter number one. The former cruiserweight champion, who has been talking to Adam Pearce for the last week or so about entering the Rumble, and I think Akira Tozawa is gonna enter number one. Just at the last minute, Adam Pearce is gonna be like, you know what, just go for it. But you're number one. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's my number one, Akira Tozawa. Who's your number
My
one?
number one is Bobby Lashley. I think he's gonna draw number one just to prove a point after Brock Lesnar attacked him.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, number one.
My number two is from the Street Profits, Montez Ford. Montez Ford really should be a solo star right now. You know what I mean? He's proved he's better off being a solo star. He could become like United States champion if he actually put his mind to it. But yeah, Montez Ford is my number two.
My number two is Omos. To combat with Bobby Lashley. Maybe they form together. Who knows?
Probably. But should you do number three or I do number three?
You can do number three.
My number three is from Legado del Fantasma. The dark horse. I think I have a lot of dark horses in this Rumble. But I do think Santos Escobar is going to be number three.
My number three is another high flyer. I have Ricochet. I don't know. I mean, the next one would make sense for me, and my number four would make sense.
Okay. My number four, or do you want to say it right?
You say yours.
My number four is Money Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin is number four. He's probably gonna get escorted to the ring by JBL. Probably. We all know what's gonna happen. But yeah, Baron Corbin is my number four entrant.
My number four is Gunther. Gunther and Ricochet have a thing going on, so I could see him coming after to attack him.
Okay. My number five is the former WWE champion Jinder Mahal, right? Because he was in NXT, right? And then is he still in NXT?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's still in NXT.
But I'm pretty sure they're gonna put him in just to fill time. So my number five is Jinder Mahal.
My number five is Kofi.
Okay.
I don't know. It just seems like a good spot just to put him. I don't think he's gonna come in late. I think he's gonna come in early.
Like the New Day. My number six is gonna be really interesting. I have Butch of the what's it called?
The Brawling Brutes.
Yeah, the Brawling Brutes. I put number six Butch. Really interesting.
My number six is Damian Priest. I think all three members of the Judgment Day are gonna show up, no matter what. I just have Priest coming in at first and before Dominic and Finn.
Okay. My number seven is from the Bloodline, Jimmy Uso, after that controversial Monday Night Raw last night. I have Jimmy Uso at number seven.
My number seven is Ray. After Priest comes Ray. And then my next one would make more sense.
All right, damn, I like it. All right. My number eight is Ridge Holland to help out Butch. So, Ridge Holland, that's my number eight, Ridge Holland. It's going to make a lot of sense because it's going to help out Butch and hopefully form an alliance with Corbin or something. You know what I mean?
All right, my number eight is Dominic. Ray. Dominic comes after Ray.
Yeah,
and then my number nine would make even more sense.
My number nine, if this person's still in there, he's probably going to help him. But D'Angelo Dawkins to help out Montez Ford, like a tag team. That's pretty much, as of right now, that's pretty much the only tag team I have in the Rumble. You'll see why. I have number nine, D'Angelo Dawkins.
My number nine is a returning Edge. I can see him coming back. I don't think he could come back late, but for the past 1 week, he's been coming back late. So I just bumped him up to number 9. Get the adrenaline pumping.
My number 10 is The Miz, just to put him in there, because he was pretty much complaining in the Monday Night Raw 30th anniversary that he wasn't in, so he's gonna be number 10 in the Rumble. So
My number 10 doesn't really make sense. I have Seth Rollins. I don't know. I just don't see him coming in late. Like I don't see him coming in after Cody. I feel like that just wouldn't make sense.
my number 11 is another member of the Bloodline. It's Jey Uso. Jey Uso's gonna pretty much if Jimmy's still in there, he's probably still gonna be in there. But I have Jey Uso at number 11.
My number 11, hoping Kofi doesn't get eliminated after 6 spots, is Santos Escobar. That's the only person from Legado that I have in here.
Okay. What number one?
Number
12, right?
12.
My number 12 is Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler hasn't been really doing much. He was feuding. He had that feud with Mustafa Ali, but we'll see.
My number 12 is a returning legend, you could say.
Okay.
X-Pac. I don't know why. I just feel
X-Pac.
like X-Pac is gonna return. It's just, it's like one of those. It's like a Godfather cameo, like that.
Won't be eliminated in 3 seconds.
Yeah, and especially like there's like some like high flyers. Like I could see him coming back.
And number 13, Omos. He's gonna be eliminating everybody. But the only person I don't see him eliminating, he's obviously gonna be eliminating like a Akira Tozawa, The Miz, or Butch. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's my number 13.
My number 13 is Sheamus, right?
Okay.
Don't know why. Don't know why I put him up so high, but the 2 picks after makes sense.
This is what number are we on now?
14.
My number 14 is the returning from injury Big E. I really feel he's gonna come back. Big E. I really feel he's gonna come back to like surprise everybody that he and actually survive. You know what I mean? My Big E is number 14.
Number 14 is Finn, the last member of the Judgment Day, hoping that either Damien or Dominic are still in. I hope they will. So Finn will come in and help them.
Okay. Number 15 is Mustafa Ali. I don't know why Mustafa Ali is number 15, but yeah, well, it'll definitely make sense.
So my number 15 is Sheamus's tag team partner, Drew McIntyre. I don't know. I just, for some reason, I don't see him coming in further down.
Number 16 from my number 16 from Maximum Model Marseille. Marseille is for like a spot. He's only gonna last there for like 5 seconds. I guarantee you it's gonna happen like that. Marseille is number 16. It's gonna be funny. You know what I mean?
My number 16 is Cross. Cross comes in to fight Drew. Obviously, they've had a feud, so yeah, I have him at 16.
My number, wait, what number? Number 17, right?
Yeah.
I have Top Dollar.
Okay.
From Hit Row. It's gonna be the only member from Hit Row that enters the Rumble. Just watch. I have Top Dollar.
My number 17 is Madcap Moss. I don't know. He's just like a filler, I guess. Another big body.
Yeah.
That's it.
My number 18 is Ricochet. Because they always put him like, what, number 12, number 15? And the low numbers like that. My number, I have Ricochet.
My number 18 to fight Moss is Corbin. Obviously, they've had some history. They can revisit it, Simple.
Number 19 from from Valhalla. You already know what that means, right? Is Ivar from the Viking Raiders.
My number 19 is Butch, hoping Sheamus is still in to help him.
He probably is, probably. I think so.
Yeah.
My number 20 is the returning Riddle. Riddle, right? Because I feel like he was robbed last year, right? I have Riddle at number 20.
My number 20, I think this is like a little joke that he's so far down, but I have The Miz. But the one after, what it maybe makes sense.
What? So we're at number 21, right?
Yeah.
My number 21 is a creepy, like, psychotic wrestler, Dexter Lumis. It's gonna be hella creepy. But this is what I think. Dexter's gonna go to the ring and just stand there. And just look at wrestlers, you know what I mean? Not actually gonna be in the Rumble. He'll be in the Rumble to get like an elimination and then he's gonna be out. So Dexter Lumis is my 21.
My 21 is maybe the same era as Miz. Have Matt Cardona or Zack Ryder. A big body in there. I had Cardona or Jay White, but I don't know, man. I don't see Jay White. Maybe he gets maybe he comes in like number 2 like AJ did 4 years back.
Number 22 for me is Dominic Mysterio. Notice how there's nobody in from the Judgment Day. Dominic Mysterio. So I have number 22 of Dominic.
My number 22 is to help the Miz, Bronson Reed. Makes sense. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. And number 23 from another member from the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa, the Enforcer, right? Solo Sikoa, number 23. If the Bloodline's still going to be in there, but I do. How many elimination do you think Solo's going to get?
Oh, yeah, I think he's going to get the most if he's in. They're really giving him a push.
What's your?
My 23 is to combat the Miz and Reed, like you said, just to creep out the Miz as Loomis, Dexter Loomis. I just don't feel like he would last under that too long, you know? I bet he just stand there, eliminate Miz, Reed, and then that's it.
That's the same thing I had.
And he eliminates himself.
That's the same thing I had with Mafe. What number are we on?
24.
24, my dark horse to win the Rumble. I've been telling my brother, is my dark horse. I have Kevin Owens to win the Rumble. I don't know if he's actually going to enter because of the whole Roman Reigns match, but he's going to enter the match whatsoever. You know what I mean?
My 24 is, after, let's say, if Reed and Miz get eliminated and Loomis is still in there, another big body is Strowman, yeah, the next one will make sense. Is another big body.
We're at number 25, right?
Yeah.
Number 25, I have the returning Brock Lesnar. After that episode of Monday Night Raw, Brock Lesnar, he's gonna eliminate hella bodies. I want to see Solo Sikoa face off with Brock Lesnar. That's gonna be fantastic. But that's my number 25, Brock Lesnar.
My number 25 to go against Strowman. Strowman's pretty built. Have Braun Breaker. He's pretty built too. I can see him debuting at the Rumble.
Okay. My number 26 is the current Intercontinental Champion Gunther to combat Brock Lesnar because they want to have him face Brock at WrestleMania.
All right, my 26 is Brock Lesnar, hoping Lashley still lasts from number 1. It's happened. They've lasted so long, so I can see it.
My number 27 is the current United States Champion Austin Theory. Watch out, he actually might win the whole thing. Just watch, because Vince is back and everything. He might win the whole thing. They say he's not going to take over creative, but the sad truth, he probably is.
My number 27 is Cody Rhodes. I don't know, 27 seems like a good spot. Get people hyped, keep waiting and waiting, I could see him coming at really early, or I could see him coming in really late. I don't see him coming in the middle.
Okay. My number 28 is after his lights out match. Is Bray Wyatt. He's gonna enter. That's my number 28.
My number 28 is another protege. Is Theory. I can see Theory coming in late just to be like he could win this.
My number 29 is Cody Rhodes. To have the anticipation going pretty much when it goes down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's not Cody, it's gonna get people anxious to see him. You know what I mean? That's my number 29.
My number 29 is making a little bit more sense, just because there's been rumblings of him coming back and fighting Stone Cold. I have seen some people say he could come back. I've seen some people say he can't come back.
Isn't he being offered hella money?
And he's in incredible shape. He's been working out. I can see him coming out, right? And also Theory makes sense. Because remember when Vince came in the ring against Stone Cold, and he could
make more sense in mine. Damn. Yeah. We're at number 30, right?
Yeah.
You should say number 30, or I say number 30.
I can say number 30.
Go for it.
I have, as a big surprise, Randy Orton. He's been out for maybe 8 months. I have a more likely chance of him returning than Riddle, because I don't know if Riddle's on rehab or not.
My number 30 is the returning movie actor Rock the Dwayne Johnson to come back to fight Roman. I think it's gonna happen, but I think it's actually gonna happen that The Rock is gonna come back. But we'll see on Saturday. I think he's actually gonna come back. Or if he doesn't come back, I do prefer John Cena. You know what I mean? To make another cameo, or Shinsuke Nakamura at number 30. It'll be fun. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's my number 30, The Rock.
That's it.
So-
Who do you think's gonna win from there? From yours?
To be honest with you guys, I think who has the most heat right now, and I think it's gonna be Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens or Cody.
Mine is Cody or. I mean, I don't see anybody else winning, to be honest. If The Rock doesn't come back, it's gonna be Cody. If The Rock comes back, it's gonna be The Rock.
So yeah, we'll see you guys on Saturday for the Rumble, and hopefully we're right on these picks. If we're not, we're just making our predictions or whatever. But yeah, and anyways, guys, I'm Net Number 2. This is my brother Sebastian Soka. Also, it's Premier Amusement. Dude, when are you gonna come back to Premier Amusement?
I don't remember. It's Horror Nights.
But
There you go.
yeah, but anyway, guys, see you guys in the next one. Peace. Bye.